Hi, it's Mona McClellan. Glad you found this video because you want to know how to open your own salon. Well, I did that once in my 30-year career as a hairdresser. It was very exciting. And I remember driving around in my car when I decided I was going to buy the hair salon with one of my colleagues. The one that we worked in. It was very busy, very successful. I remember driving around just with my chest all puffed out and saying, I'm the owner of this hair salon, and I was just, my ego was just, thrilled. And my ego kind of took over, and I really didn't heed a lot of advice that I should have when I got started. I had no idea about making a business plan. And we kind of jumped through some hoops and had, my parents co-sign for the loan at the bank, and which I wish I'd never done. And we bought, again, they said the existing salon, which I wish we had never done. We paid way too much for what they call, oh gosh, I always forget the name of it, but it's got a reputation. And so, and everybody knows about it. And so you're paying a certain amount of money for that. Well, it's never worth what they say it is that you're paying for, because as soon as one or two or three of your hairstylists leave, some of the clientele goes with it, and so does that goodwill. You paid for something that just walked out the door. Goodwill. Don't pay for goodwill. So find a small space, start small, and make a plan and build. Figure out how much your equipment's going to cost, who might come with you and bring their clientele, your products that, how much it costs to stock your retail shelves, your pricing, and what you want to achieve in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years, and et cetera, et cetera. And you start with that foundational plan, and it will grow, and you'll have benchmarks to follow, and your business will really stand a chance. If you're a new business, you might need some help with branding, so you might need to find somebody who can do some marketing for you, or take my advice and learn some of this yourself. You also need to learn something about business if you don't know that. You have to hire a business person to run the business if you're the creative person. But two creative people, creative directors running a business is challenging, believe me. That's what I did. And my friendship with my colleague, suffered greatly. And I'm sad about that still. So somebody should run the business, somebody's the creative director, and it's not just something that you do on a whim. Have a good lawyer, draw up the papers, someone you can trust, and make sure you have a great accountant. So those are my tips for you. I had to eventually sell up my salon, and I sold it at a loss, and I eventually had to retire from this industry. It's like I bought myself an expensive job, and it was a real ball and chain. I miss doing, my clients' hair. I did do that for a while on my own after I sold my business, but I retired due to chemical sensitivities from a toxic environment. Had to get out, and I had to learn to do something else while staying around my children. So I found something to do online, and I started working with a group of friends of mine. And what we're doing is fun, and we're doing really well with it, extremely well. If you'd like to see what we're doing, just go to my website. The link is below. Here'sanotherway.com. And just check out what we're doing. There's two things you're going to find there. What we're doing and what it's all about, and testimonials from people who we've helped. So I hope this has been really valuable information for you, and of course I wish you the very best.